Wow. That was amazing to watch. In general, that was amazing to watch. Tyrese Maxey, from the jump, and especially in the second half. But the dude comes out, hits a double clutch reverse layup in transition, splits the double team. My God. My cat. Sound of picture frame recording. And it's just, you're open 6 from 3. By all accounts, you shouldn't be feeling confident. Comes in, knocks in a 3, 6 rebounds with your 6'7" wingspan, 6'3" body, being competitive on the boards. That's huge. That's huge. His defense once again showing out. Tyrese Maxey being a two-way player at a high level at the age of 21. He'll be 21, in the middle of next season. Not Miller Lite, apple juice. It's just amazing. Like, Tyrese Maxey's progression over the last 7 months, have been absolutely ridiculous. What this kid is doing right now is unfair. It's unreal. It's what you would expect from a top 5 pick. It's what you would expect from somebody touted. And that's really the most impressive part. This kid wasn't touted. This kid had to earn everything. This kid was doubted by everybody at some point in his life. But he goes in, he has a lunch pail mentality. He wants to work. He wants to earn it. He wants to praise his teammates. He wants to praise his family, his loved ones. And he just goes out and works hard every single possession. Shout out to Stephen Conrad Jr., #1 Tyrese Maxey fan, but I'm right there behind him. This kid is going to be revolutionary for the 76ers. Bbball Paul. The kid is good. Sometimes he does a little too much, but he's good. He's long, he's athletic, he catches basketballs and puts them in the rim, which is what you want from a rim running center. Give me some Bbball Paul this year. And Isiah Joe, I may have to take back the whole undrafted thing when it comes to Isiah Joe. Yeah, you can't put the ball on the floor, but you can sure damn shoot it. And with Joel Embiid and with Tyrese Maxey, this kid needs 15 minutes a night. Give him some open fees. Get him some consistency. Frankly, he might turn out to be better than Court Mars. Just saying. And then there's the kicker for me. I, to this day, never understood why the 76ers picked Jared Springer. It made no sense. You already had good guards. Obviously a lot of the perimeter players in this particular draft class were undersized, so you might want to look for a wing. And if you were the only guy on the board, I'd understand. But you had Don Sumo on the board. You had Jared Butler on the board. Oh, in reference to this game, if you wanted a guard, Shafi Cooper was on the board. Oh my God, the difference between Shafi Cooper and Jared Springer was night and day. You would have thought that the picks were swapped. You would have thought that Cooper was the 28th pick and Springer was the 50th, actually it was the 48th pick for the Hawks. But you get the point. Wow. Jared Springer is fucking trash. Like, sorry for the YouTube algorithm, but I don't get paid to make these videos anyway. So now I feel free to just give you uncensored opinion. He's fucking hideous out there. He was hideous in college. Like, I understand that players can struggle, and I can watch through a game, even a game like NCAA basketball, which I hate. If you're a good enough prospect, or if you were drafted by the Sixers, I will swallow it and watch. Except Tennessee, Kentucky, first 8 seconds, this guy's trying to make a basic spin move and loses the ball. The defender isn't even pressuring him. He just flat out loses the ball. my mind was blown. It's like, is this kid a walk-on? Is this kid a walk-on? No, he's a first-round draft pick of the 76ers. How in the world did that happen? Well, Kyle Neubeck of Philly Voice gave an article where Doc Rivers basically goes, I know his dad. And this was the real problem. I hope we wouldn't see it, but this is the problem with hiring Doc Rivers, where this is going to happen. That was a Doc Rivers pick. There is no way that Dale Moy looked at this scrub on 41% field goal percentage and less than 2 attempts a game from beyond the 3-point line and said, oh, hey, we're going to draft this kid in the first round. There's no way. There's no way you look at the tape and you see this kid and you give him a first round grade. There's no way. But if your coach is connected to his father, all of a sudden you could pick a guy. And I just hate it because there were better players on the board. I also hate it because here's the thing about first round draft picks. They're guaranteed money. If this kid was a second round scrub, the Sixers could have got rid of it with no dead weight money. But now he's going to be a Sixer basically rotting on the bench for at least the next 2.5 to 3 years. Great salary addition, that's all it is. Terrible pick. Terrible pick, terrible grade, terrible player, terrible selection. And if Doc Rivers didn't know his dad, I am pretty sure we don't go there. You know, when you think about the players we did pick last year, and even the players we picked in the second round, you look at Tyrese Maxey, you take a look at Isiah Joe, you take a look at Bbball Paul, you take a look at Charles Bassey in particular. Phillip might need a year or two overseas, but you take a look at the players that the Sixers have picked, for the most part, except for Springer. Either there's a pattern. You're athletic or you're skilled and you can shoot. The kid can do none of them. He can't even dribble a ball. Do yourself a favor. In the Ben Simmons trade him too. See if we can get that roster spot cleared up, because that is hideous. Worst move of Dale Moy's tenure as a Sixer so far. Without question. Tyrese Maxey. Oh, I want to get back to that. Tyrese Maxey. What have DJ Eastwood and myself have been saying for a long time now? Go suburb DJ Eastwood, run the Bat Nation. We have been saying that a 7-foot center deserves a guard on the floor who could dribble drive and make things happen so that the defender could be on his hip, Joe Embiid could roll to the rim, Joe Embiid is on one-on-one mismatch, and now imagine you got Steph Curry, you got Danny Green on the corners, you can't double team. Joe's always going to have that advantage. Tyrese Maxey is going to have this offense in a very different place, and did have it in a very different place in his 8 regular season starts than Ben Simmons ever did. We scored over 112 against the Detroit Pistons in one of Maxey's starts, and that was really the high point of a Sixer offense that only ranked 14th last year. I heavily suspect, even if you trade Ben for a couple of shooters, even if you don't get a Dame, even if you don't get what you want, I heavily suspect you replace Ben with players who actually fit this system. I suspect the Sixers will have that top 10 offense. Simply because you replace big, tall, passer guy with an actual fucking point guard. I'm excited for that. I am excited for that. Does that mean, we'll beat the Nets or whatever? Maybe not. But it's the first step to actually building around Joel Embiid for the first time in 7 years. And that's a step in the right direction. Gotta clear the cap. Maybe Tobias Harris doesn't get moved, within the next summer, 2 summers, whatever the case may be. But I trust Dale Moy to be struck to the roster around Joel Embiid once you trade big, tall, passer guy. The trade of big, tall, passer guy ends our nightmares. Six of the Universe signing off.